Yo, what's up, guys? Ram back again with another episode of Month of EVO, where we talk about one fighting game per day till EVO 2024. And in today's episode, we'll be talking about a special fighting game, 3 on 3, with two of the strangest collabs I would never expect to come together. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Capcom presents Marvel Comics.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Save your world from being ravished by Galactus.
So, what is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3? It's literally what it sounds like. Half Marvel, half Capcom fight each other, and that's the whole game. That's the whole series, really. So, I've heard about this game for a while. I just never played it, but then I started watching other people play it, and then I got interested. So eventually it was on sale, and I bought it, and it's pretty fun. I actually did a video on it on the main channel last weekend, maybe actually. I think that's when I did it. So if you want to check that out. So, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is a game I never kind of expect would exist, because Capcom and Marvel, like, they're kind of two different entities almost, like, so for them to collab is and make it a whole game is a little strange. But nonetheless, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool concept. And yeah. So in this game, we have plenty of different IPs from both. Now, I haven't played much Capcom games besides Street Fighter, and I've seen a lot of. I know a lot of Marvel characters, so that's cool. So we have plenty of different Marvel games, Capcom games like Street Fighter's in there. So we have Ryu, Chun-Li, Akuma, and C. Viper from Street Fighter. We have a game of Kame, which just has that one dog, that one white dog. Devil May Cry with Virgil and Dante. There's a Mega Man character. There's 2 Mega Man characters in there. There's a Resident Evil character in there. There's a whole bunch of different characters, long story short, from Marvel. So, I mean, Capcom. From Marvel, there's like a bunch. We have iconic characters like Hulk, Captain America, Spider-Man, Deadpool, Ghost Rider, Hulk, I think I already said him. Like, all these iconic characters are in there from Marvel that you've probably seen through movies or other Marvel games maybe. So this collab's a little weird. Like, I never expected a superhero company collab with Capcom is like, Capcom is a bunch of stuff. So, but either way, it exists and it's a pretty cool game. Like, pretty cool concept. So yeah, let's talk about mechanics per usual to start off with. So it's a 3-on-3 fighter, so there's obviously some teamwork stuff there. So you can obviously tag in, tag out, like we were talking about with Skullgirls. You can tag people out, like if you hit somebody hard enough or with a certain command, your opponent will switch to the other team mate. Same with the Skullgirls, I didn't mention that last time. There's the command. Sorry, the commands themselves are pretty standard. You have your quarter circles, half circles, your dragon punch, all that. So that's nothing new, but it does have some kind of Guilty Gear X-esque like controls, because there's only one light button, one medium button, one heavy button, and one special button. So the rest of the buttons on your control are all for team stuff. So you have assist attacks you can do, like Skullgirls, like we were talking about last episode. You can also switch out characters, switch other teammates, like switch their characters out. There's also a thing called an X Factor, which I'm not completely sure what it does, but from what I've done, it basically makes your attack stronger and also can heal you. So if you activate it, I think it'll activate it once per game. So you activate it and you heal, you get stronger, and it carries out throughout the whole team. So if you use it and then you switch to a different team member, I think it carries over. And also, it has a little time limit, so once that limit goes out, you can't use it for the rest of the game. Which is like a cool modifier. It's kind of like max mode in KOF, but except it only comes back once. It only goes, you can only use it once. Kind of like rage mode in Tekken as well, but yeah, so there's the X Factor. Now, also a kind of like a sprint button. So if you press it, like you get faster, you go to your opponent quicker. So instead of like holding it down or moving it, your joystick 2 times left or right to get like sprint, you can use that. It's kind of like Street Fighter's sprint or like dash, but a bit faster. But yeah, so you can use that to get quicker to them. So instead of just like jumping or something, you just do that and get quicker. Also, the jumping in this is really, really high. So if you like try to jump, you can go really high, like to the top of the screen. It's like Guilty Gear the worst. Like it goes so high. That's kind of a con to me. Like it goes so up so high, and you can't even see your opponent. So like if you try to do something in the air, unless you're both in the air, there's nothing you can't really do. Just like predict what they're gonna do. You can't even see them. So like and it takes so long to get down. Like, that's kind of a big con to me about the gameplay. So you jump really high up, like you're zooming through the screen, and yeah, I kind of don't like that. It's a big, like a huge jump. I don't really mess with it, but you know, that's just me. But that's just like a con. Like, well, I don't know if you should be jumping that high for that long. So now a cool thing that this game does is if you use okay, there's also a meter system that goes up to max 5. I think you can use a meter to hit out opponents, which also I didn't talk about that in Scroll Rules. So in Scroll Rules and in here, you have the meter that goes up to 5, but if you use one bar, you can knock out an opponent and make them force out another character. So I think that's what it does as well, but I don't know if it calls meter here. But anyways, there's meter. Everybody has level 1s and 3s, I think. I don't know, there's level 5s in this game. I haven't played everybody yet. But point is, if you use 3 bars, you can actually do a combo attack. So it brings all 3 of your members in and they do one big attack, which is, I think is pretty cool actually. You know, I don't think there's anything like that in Scroll Rules where you bring out your whole team and that's kind of like make a whole attack together, so that's pretty cool. Also, another mechanic thing, when you're choosing your character, you can choose what assist move they do, which again in Scroll World, I forgot to talk about a lot of stuff in that game, but so yeah, you can choose what they do. But I guess another con compared to Scroll Rules is that you get 3 options, and in Scroll Rules you get 2, but you can also choose one. Like, you can make, if there's a move that they don't show you as an option, you can just choose one, like, manually. But here you only get 3 options. You can't do all the moves that the character originally has. You have to choose between the 3. So that's kind of a con. I feel like Scroll Rules is a bit better. Like, you can do whatever assist move you want. Yeah, this is just kind of like a minor talk about one of the mechanics, but I know some characters from their original games, mostly Street Fighter, have a bit different movesets. So like, I'm gonna give an example. The most notable one I've seen. When I was first playing the game, I decided I'll play Ryu because he's been my main in Street Fighter 6, and basically almost every other Street Fighter game. But I decided to play him, and for starters, I don't feel like he's that good. But he has some things that are not even, he doesn't even have normally in other games. So this came out way before Street Fighter 6. He has his leg move where if you use an EX version, you can make them go flying and then come back. He has that in this game, so that's pre Street Fighter 6. But he also has an air Hadouken, which is not usually in Ryu's book. He doesn't usually do that. So that's cool. That's new. Also has a charge Hadouken. If you hold down the special button and one other attack button, you can do a charge Hadouken. So that's also new. I never knew that. Akuma has a electric Tatsu, which it's just a like, which I think that's pretty cool. But he never had that either, I don't think. So that's also new to this game. I can't think of anything off my top of my head with Chun-Li because I use her a little bit, but I don't use her that much. So I don't know if she has anything new. I haven't really fully explored her moveset. But Ryu and Akuma, I know off the top of my head, those are new. Also, Akuma has this thing where, I forgot which command, but if you use a certain command, he can just fly up and come down. Like, you can basically like lead it into something, which I haven't really used. Maybe the demon kick or something like that, but I don't know. I don't think that's normal Akuma stuff. So that's also new. I think that's about covers gameplay. Like, I don't think there's anything else I missed. So let's talk about some visuals. This game looks pretty good. Like, every character looks good, I feel like. Well, at least compared to their source material. Like, everybody looks pretty good to me, in my opinion. In fact, I feel like the only one who looks kind of rough is Ryu. That's just, you know, I'm a hardcore Ryu fan, so I'm kind of criticizing him a lot, but I just don't feel like he looks the best out of everybody else. Like Chun-Li looks pretty good. Akuma looks cool. Obviously all the Marvel characters look cool. So that's just me. I feel like the really looks a bit weird. But everybody else I feel like it's pretty cool. A lot of the art style is kind of comic-y, like Marvel comics, kind of that vibe. Like there's backgrounds of like them in comics. There's even a when you first open up the game, there's like a Marvel cutscene. So and they're all in comics, and that's pretty cool. So I like the art style. It's obviously not the best compared to a lot of other games, but it's not bad. I like how it looks. Like each character looks pretty good. Like nothing wrong. They don't mess it up. Like I like it. So even though I kind of don't have any problems with it, I feel like there's nothing unique about it. Either like it just looks good, but it doesn't like there's nothing standing out. Because I feel like I talked about the other ones really good. About all the other games before this, the art style looks pretty good. But I can't think of anything specifically great, like outstanding, like nothing to write home about. I guess like it's just good art style with like, I don't know what I'm saying. But anyways, let's talk about the next thing, which is the modes. So we have the normal stuff: online, offline, training, arcade mode. There's a missions mode, which is like trials, basically where you go to a different character and learn their attacks. Each move's how to do combos, some basic moves, and learn how to cancel out of stuff, all that stuff. So that's pretty generic. We also have arcade mode, which you basically choose a team and you go and fight. Which I have not completed. I tried doing one for the channel, for the main channel, but I died and it just gave up. So that happened. Now I actually haven't tried the online mode because I haven't been good enough to play it, but yeah, maybe I'll try it. I might put footage here, maybe of me trying it, but we'll see. So I can't really talk about the online mode because I don't have much experience from it. There is one final mode that's really unique, which is called the Heroes and Heralds. So basically here you just kind of like, I don't know how to compare it actually. So you choose one side, either be the heroes or the villains, and once you choose, you have to fight. There's a bunch of areas where you go to and you fight a bunch of opponents, and until it says 100%. That percent means you completely cleared it, and you get cards. These cards are different characters throughout Capcom and Marvel. So like there's characters like the Fantastic Four, which aren't in the game, Scarlet Witch not in the game, Leon Kennedy not in the game, Spider-Ham not in the game. So you get these cards that make you more powerful, and yeah, so in each area you get these cards, and the goal is to get all to 100% and win. But I feel like it's mostly online, better online, because people online can choose to be villains and heroes, so it's kind of like always clashing, whoever gets more higher. I haven't tried it online, but that's what I'm assuming happens. So like I was playing by myself and I just got to 100% and didn't feel that rewarding just clearing it, but like the point is probably to play online more. So you get these cards and you basically try to make sure nobody else claims it. Well, the villains at least, or the heroes, depending on what side you're on. So that's actually pretty. It kind of reminds me of the Smash World of Light with the spirits. So when you collect spirit, and then it's kind of like that. Spirits are the cards here. So this is kind of like pre-Smash. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So you get to build your own deck with different cards with different characters that are not in the game from all throughout Capcom and Marvel's history. Like the cards I was saying, there's also Black Panther from what I've seen. I don't have all the cards. I don't have even half or at all. I just started playing it, so I don't know what happens when you completely 100% clear it, because I've only done 2 out of like 7, 8. So yeah, that's kind of a mystery to me right now, but I'll let you guys know if I end up doing it. For further research, it appears that this game has appeared a few times at EVO. I know it appeared last year, I think so. I don't know how many years, but it's been at EVO a few times, so this is not the first time. It's not coming this year, so that's that. It might be there in the future. It's been there a few times, so it's not like it's not been an EVO, but it's not coming back this year. So that's interesting. I did not know that. I didn't even know it would be at EVO last year, but I guess it was. So yeah, so some of the pros, obviously the gameplay feels pretty good. The art style is pretty nice. The collabs is like really interesting. It's pretty awesome. Although I am more of a DC person, I still think Marvel's pretty cool, collabing with Capcom. But yeah, gameplay's good, art's good. The Heralds and Heroes was actually very fun and very interesting. Probably the best mode out of all of them, in my opinion. But that's just me. Cons, some of the gameplay, like the jumping, is a bit rough. Like I still don't like. That's kind of the main thing that's bringing this down. Like the jumping, why do we have to jump that high? In my opinion, but still, it's like not. It's whatever. I can't really think of much cons. Just that major jumping thing is kind of rough to work with. But yeah, overall, Ultimate MVC3. It's a fun game. Is it better than Skullgirls? It's about the same because Skullgirls is better gameplay wise, but the IPs in MVC3, it's better. But I like the gameplay of Skullgirls more. So if they combined into one, it'd be the perfect game. But yeah, that's just me. That's gonna do it for day 3 of this series. So tomorrow, I don't know which one I'll do. Maybe KOF 15. So, but yeah. If you guys did enjoy, thanks. Like the video, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 4, day 5. Yeah, day 5 of this series. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.